Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back with another YouTube video, and this time, we're going to be trying to get 12 wins live in this grand challenge with what, in my opinion, is the best Golem deck in the meta. As you guys know, Golem actually isn't the best right now, in terms of, like, being too viable because of how much Pekka there is right now, and also, it's just really weak compared to a lot of other win conditions, but I think that this Golem deck works the best. So basically, it pairs really well with the Goblin Cage, and then the Goblin Cage is great if you're versing Pekka Ram Rider or Pekka Battle Ram, because the cage will like defend really nicely for you. And then I have the Dark Prince in the deck, the Megumin and the Baby Dragon, and the Ewis typically isn't used in Golem decks, but I personally think it just synergizes really well with the deck, and then the Goblin Cage too. And then Poison and Zap as like my spells. I mean, Lightning would make the deck pretty expensive. It brings the cost up to 4.3 or maybe even 4.4. I think 4.3. But yeah, I just like having the Poison for quicker cycle. And also there's like a lot of Magic Archer and stuff like that. And I just like poisoning it and instead of like dropping a Lightning on it because it's a bit more expensive. So let's go ahead and go in our first game. And hopefully, guys, we can get the 12 and we get some good matchups. I guess I can talk a little bit about matchups and stuff while we're waiting to find a game. So one thing I should mention, because as you guys know, there's a lot of 2.9 in the meta right now. So if you go against someone running 2.9, be careful in single elixir. If you cycle a 4 elixir card in the back, like let's say you drop your Dark Prince in the back, they can actually go with a Expo at the bridge, and then you won't be able to have an elixir to drop Golem. So you have to be really careful about that. That's why instead of trying to drop your Golem, if they go with Expo at the bridge after cycling 4 elixir card in the back, you should probably go in like with a Megumin on the Expo, or maybe go with a Goblin Cage to distract it. So it looks like he goes in with a Goblin Cage. I'm going to go ahead and Dark Prince. We didn't have our own Goblin Cage in cycle, which is kind of unfortunate because ideally that's what you want to do. Like when they go into a Goblin Cage, you go in with your own. And also Goblin Cage is a really ideal starting play because it's a very like safe play in my opinion. So it looks like he goes in with a Dark Prince. So he has Musketeer, Dark Prince, Goblin Cage. This could honestly be a couple different things. I was gonna... Oh, so it looks like this might be... I'm not actually too sure what this is. It might end up being some sort of... It could even be Pekka because he has the Battle Ram and minions. I'm not really too sure. Very strange so far, though. Because he has the Goblin Cage, Snowball, minions, Battle Ram. So I would guess Pekka. And we got quite a lot of damage on him, so he actually doesn't have the lead on us anymore. We have the damage lead. So I'm going to Dark Prince here, and we're probably going to have to go in with a Mega Minion. It's kind of unfortunate that we can't see the HP of our own Dark Prince because of the, like, the crown there. I think also that they should try to make that... Let me know what you guys think. I would love if they make that transparent, so then you could, like, see the HP of your troops when there's, like, the crown there. It's a little annoying. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play a Goblin Cage, because we don't really want a Golem in the back yet. It's best to wait as long as possible, or until you know it's safe to drop your Golem in the back. So let's go ahead and do it now, just because it's almost double elixir, and we have a Goblin Cage on the field to just kind of like, defend, like if he goes with Swarm or anything like that. So unfortunately, our Goblin Cage is about to end, so the Battle Ram won't charge into it. But luckily for us, we have the Brawler helping out, and we should be able to stop all that. And he goes in with his own Goblin Cage, so I'm actually not sure if he does have the Pekka or not. Maybe he's just using a Bridge Spam deck, because he hasn't used the Pekka yet. And I feel like he probably would have used it there if he did have the Pekka. So the Golden Death damage is going to take the shield off the Dark Prince. Can we get the Baby Dragon to the tower? We do. He goes with minions on top of it. I think I'm going to go with my Goblin Cage here, and then I'm going to go with an Ewis on top of the minions. Unfortunately, he does go in with a Bandit, though, so that Ewis is going to die. But we do have our cage there. I don't know why he snowballed. That was kind of an interesting snowball, in my opinion. So things are looking pretty good here. We do have the lead. I guess what we could do... I was going to Golem in the back, but not a good time to do it, actually. I should, if possible, try to get a Goblin Cage off first. So let's go in with a Goblin Cage here. And then hope the Baby Dragon retargets on the minions. It does. I'm trying to... let's wait. I still don't want a Golem yet, actually. I just really want to make sure it's safe to go in with a Golem. Let's go ahead and do it now, because it looks like he's rushing us. And yeah, honestly, pretty safe to do it, because we had the Ewis up. He didn't have his Fireball in cycle. and also he wasn't really swarming us with battle rams or anything like that. So now I'm going to go in with the Dark Prince, and the baby dragon locks on the tower. We can poison finish off the game. That's going to be GG. Oh, and guys, I forgot to mention, maybe I should have mentioned this at the start of the video, but I guess I'll mention it now. The Golem is actually getting a nerf next balance change. I heard on Reddit or somewhere, or the balance change team, Seth or someone was talking about it. The Golem's death damage is actually getting a nerf, I'm pretty sure. Let me know what you guys think about that. I find that really surprising because in this current meta, I really think Golem's kind of like a balanced card. I mean, it was a few seasons back pretty strong, but right now I feel like it's actually kind of a balanced card, and I think it's very surprising to me that the Golem's getting a nerf when there's a lot of other things that could probably use one over the Golem. But let me know what your guys' opinion is on that. I think for sure if the Golem's getting nerfed, the Pekka 100% needs a pretty big nerf, or else, like, yeah, the Golem already right now in this meta is really struggling because of all the Pekka. But anyways, we found our next game. We're playing against Isaac here. So we don't have the Goblin Cage in our starting hand again, but we do have the Golem, so we could wait for him, and it looks like he just decides to go with the Bandit at the bridge. Unfortunately, our cycle was really bad, to be honest. We didn't have an Ewiz in cycle or Dark Prince in cycle, so we had to cycle a Baby Dragon just to have something good in cycle. I decided to zap there because I wanted that Ewiz to die, and also to allow the Baby Dragon to get a couple of hits on his tower. So we can go in with our own Dark Prince here, and I'm still not too sure what he has. So he has the Magic Archer. He unfortunately messed up the placement of it, so he kind of just wasted 4 elixir there, to be honest, because his Magic Archer just died in the Mega Minion and didn't really do anything much except help kill the Dark Prince, but it didn't do much for him. So I'm going to go with a high Goblin Cage here. We're up, I'm pretty sure, a couple elixir. That Bandit will dash for the Goblin Cage. And then let's go ahead and poison, because it'll kill the Ewiz since that Brawler's distracting it. Oh, it actually gets a hit on it, so yeah, the Ewiz is going to die pretty quickly. Yeah, single elixir, sometimes it's a little awkward. You just have to cycle your support cards in the back and just figure out what they're running. But yeah, it looks like for sure he's running Pekka, because he has the Battle Ram, he has the Dark Prince, Magic Archer, which is used a ton right now in Pekka decks, to be honest. So, Pekka for sure, unless it's something else, but I don't think it is. So he just used his Battle Ram. I suppose it would be a good time to Golem now. Magic Archer died. That was really solid. Is that Bandit going to go for the Golem? I hope it does. It doesn't, but look at that, guys. The Golem's actually going to push it. So then it, like, so then the Bandit doesn't, like, stay locked on our tower. And he's gonna get a good value Magic Archer because we don't have a poison in cycle for it. But I think we're still alright because we have a lot of things to defend his Battle Ram and stuff, so I don't really know how he's gonna be able to break through. He goes with his Battle Ram there. Let's just go ahead and play a high Goblin Cage to counter it. And I'm considering going in with the poison on top of his Magic Archer, because to be honest, it's getting a lot of value and it's kind of annoying. We're going to be able to take it out, so I guess it's fine. And I'm going to again poison the Ewiz. Maybe, I don't know if it's better to save it for the Magic Archer or not, but either way, I just want to get Tower Chip. And he goes with the Dark Prince in the back. I'm just going to Mega Minion, and then I'll probably go with my own Dark Prince in the back. And once again, he just goes in with... I'm actually going to do something kind of interesting, guys. I'm going to go in with the Golem, just because I felt like we had a lot of stuff behind it, and it would be like a pretty good Golem push. I'm going to wait to poison in case he decides to... And also, guys, look at the Golem death damage. Okay, good. He played his Ewiz, so giving me like really good poison value on top of the Magic Archer and the Ewiz. I'm going to go ahead and play a Mega Minion on top of his Bandit, and then maybe again we can set up another Golem push. Let's just Baby Dragon in the back. This could end up being a tie because we're both just having pretty solid defense. And this is why, guys, I was saying Pekka isn't really, doesn't really, in my opinion, have, like, a counter against, like, this Golem deck, because you just have so many ways of, like, defending their stuff. It does look like here, though, we're kind of getting overwhelmed. Yeah, we may have to go for the tie if he keeps, like, applying pressure like that. I'll Baby Dragon to the back again, and then probably set up another Goblin Cage. And it looks like he goes in with a Battle Ram. And he's probably going to Magic Archer. No, it looks like he doesn't. He just plays an Ooze in the back. I'm going to just go ahead and poison it again. And he goes in with a Bandit, so I'll just Ooze on top of it. And we're still just kind of cycling stuff. Not too much is happening. And then Baby Dragon here because I really want to get rid of that Magic Archer. Pretty interesting there on his part. I'm actually going to go ahead and Golem. Maybe that wasn't a good Golem, but I felt like he kind of wasted some stuff there. Like, he kind of wasted a Magic Archer and an Ewiz and then a Bandit. So our Golem is able to get one hit on his tower. I'm going to go ahead and poison. Those Golemites should be able to get some more damage as well. And his tower's getting whittled down, but I don't think it's really going to be enough. And there isn't too much time left. I'm going to just cage here to defend. And we would really, guys, need to get another poison. 2 poisons on his tower if we want to win. And I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm actually going to do something really risky here, guys. I'm just going to poison. And then if we get back to another poison really quickly, wow, guys, this is going to be close. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh! Wow! Oh my gosh. That was a crazy game. Oh my gosh. Wow. So guys, right there from that game, you can tell that like against Pekka, it requires a lot of patience, and as long as you're using your like Goblin Cage properly, as I was that game, they have a really hard time breaking through. At the same time, you do as well. Like you saw, it was really tough for me to break through his defense, but eventually I was able to get a lot of damage with spells because he kept playing his Ewiz and Magic Archers really close to his tower. Oh my gosh, that was kind of insane, guys. I was kind of nervous about poison cycling, but it ended up working out for us, and that was, I don't know, that was just kind of nuts. I'm really happy to get that win. I was gonna be a little upset if that ended up being a tie because of how close it was, basically. Oh boy. Alright, well, 11-2. Let's go ahead and go into our last game, unless it ends up being a tie, but unless not, last game. Alright, and once again, guys, we start with our Golem in our starting hand. So he says good game. I'm not really sure why he says good game. Because the game just started. So yeah, we have Golem in our starting hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait until he plays something. And if not, we can Golem in the back at like 102. I prefer playing the Golem. Okay, so it looks like he has Snowball. We're still going to wait, because that doesn't tell us at all what his deck is, and also, I'm fine with him cycling a 2 Elixir card. There's no need for me to do anything. I don't really want to cycle my Mega Minion out of cycle or Dark Prince, because I might need them. So it looks like he has the Dark Prince, so now we for sure can go with our own Dark Prince in the back, just to counter that. Snowball Dark Prince doesn't yet tell me what his deck is. I probably need to see another card or two. So, if he has the Battle Ram, Dark Prince, and Snowball, then that probably means it's going to be a Pekka deck. And it looks like he does have the Bandit. Unfortunately for us, kind of like the last game we just played, we didn't have our Ewiz in cycle when we needed it, which kind of sucks. So kind of interesting Magic Archer there. I feel like he played it a little bit too high, and that Baby Dragon's now getting a lot of damage on his tower because of it. I'm going to play my Goblin Cage. This might be kind of a risky thing to do because now we don't have it for the Battle Ram. But I feel like I kind of had to because I didn't want to just zap it and then let it get a lot of damage on my tower. And then after I zapped the Ewiz, I would have leaked Elixir if I didn't play anything in a while. So I felt like, to be honest, that was the best thing to do in that situation, was just countering it with a Goblin Cage, and it also forced a response out of him, so I don't think it was too bad. Okay, so here, this might be a little bit of a problem with this Bandit. I might just go ahead and zap it, because I don't want to leak Elixir, and then he goes in with the Magic Archer. Not the best Magic Archer, in my opinion. Okay, now we can Golem in the back, guys. It's safe to do it because we have the Goblin Cage in cycle if he decides to go in with a Battle Ram, and also it's now double Elixir, so, like, we're not gonna yet be punished too hard anyways if we go ahead and Golem in the back. So he decides to go in with a Battle Ram at the bridge. So I'm gonna go Poison now. And we may be able to break through. I'm not sure, though. He was forced to go in with a Bandit other lane. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to break through. I maybe could have played a Dark Prince in the right lane, but I don't think we would have gotten through anyways if we did that. So I just decided to play it the safe way and just defend. Alright, so, yeah, we're just going to kind of take it easy like the last game, not do anything stupid. So I'm going to Ewiz, and he decides to go in with his own Ewiz. I'm just going to Poison here. I mean, my cycle's... And he decided to Poison too, so that Poison for sure wasn't bad. Alright, let's go ahead and Golem in the back again. I want to stay this lane. Even though we have more damage in the left lane, I still think it's just best to stay in the right lane. And this may end up being a tie too, unless we somehow find a way to break through. Again, guys, Golem vs. Pekka is a very even matchup. It really just... I don't know. It really should be a tie in lots of cases, in my opinion. So he... Oh, wow, that Ewiz is actually outside of the poison. It looked like it was. Like, it looked like it was in the poison for a second, but it wasn't. I want to try to protect that Ewiz and then go in with a Baby Drag here. Just, like, applying some more pressure. Yeah, and it looks like that isn't going to do much. Unless it kills the Magic Archer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and Golem. And if he goes in with Battle Ram, I, of course, can just Goblin Cage. Again, guys, kind of a very slow game. So he goes in with his Battle Ram other lane. We, of course, can just easily counter that with our Cage. Yeah, very, very just kind of slow game, guys. Alright, I'm going to Ewiz, make sure it's outside of the poison. He goes with a Snowball. That Golem, the Golemites are for sure going to get some damage, I'm pretty sure. And then we can poison on top of his Ewiz. This may end up being like the last game where it ends up being extremely close. Oh, no, that Bandit's going to get a decent amount of damage on my tower. Okay, so I don't want to do anything risky, because if we do end up tying this game, honestly, that's not too bad, because I can just, of course, just... Oh, wow, that Brawler ended up getting some damage for us. That was nice. I don't know if that Dark Prince other lane, how much damage it's going to do, but I feel like I kind of am in the situation where I need to ignore it because of how much damage he's gotten in the right lane. We may be able to break through, guys. Ignoring that Dark Prince may have just won us the game because it saved us a lot of Elixir. He's calling it a good game, guys. We may have actually won. Yeah, let's actually say good game. Wow, that's actually... Wow, that was a really nice game. I mean, honestly, I felt like we just played that really well. We were really patient. So you guys can see, like, a lot of people say, like, oh, Golem's, like, no skill or whatever, or, like, it's a very easy deck to play. I highly disagree with that, because if you saw from those last, 2 games, like, to be honest, I had to be extremely patient. Both the same deck, by the way, except this one had Zap, and the other, had Snowball, but otherwise than that, same game. I didn't mean to click on that friendly battle. But yeah, anyways, that guy had an interesting deck, though. I guess it was just bridge spam with Goblin Cage because of how good Goblin Cage is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now you guys know how to kind of beat Pekka decks with Golem a little better, and I really recommend using Goblin Cage. It just pairs so well with almost every deck in the game right now. And let's go ahead and open the chest, and then we'll pretty much wrap up the video there. So we get some Zap, that's good. We do get Giant. I was gonna say I kind of wanted to get Giant, because if you guys didn't know, the Sudden Death Global Tournament is coming up those of you who stuck to the end of this video, let me know, would you guys be interested in seeing me make a video on the Sudden Death Global Tournament? Because I feel like I have a pretty high chance of like placing top 50 at least with my Giant E-Drag deck, because my Giant E-Drag deck does really solid in double elixir. So like I feel like I would have a really good shot of like placing well in it, but let me know what you guys think. And also I wanted to update you guys on first of all on my new upload schedule, because I start school next week, Monday next week, and I will not be able to upload a YouTube video almost every day as I've been doing this summer. What I'm doing is I'm uploading a YouTube video Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So 4 days a week, and then I'll be streaming 4 days a week. So I'll be streaming on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So I'll be streaming 4 days a week, uploading YouTube videos here 4 days a week. So I'll be somewhat active, but I can't do both same day unless it's the weekend, where I'll be streaming and posting a YouTube video both on Saturday. But besides that, I can't during the week because I have to focus on school. I myself take school pretty seriously. I tend to get pretty good grades. But yeah, this was the Sudden Death Global Tournament I was talking about. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. What I might do is I might do something like, I might get to like 20 wins or something, or whatever. Like maybe I'll start the video at like 15 or something and go to 20. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like it and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And thanks again until next time, guys.